Game day and one of the most important game days of the season as the Chicago Bears are taking on the Green Bay Packers. If the Bears win today and the Lions lose on Sunday, the Bears can lock in their playoff appearance officially. We're going to talk about everything that needs to happen with this game and more right after this.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. We got C-Dub, myself, Hayes, in the building today. It may just be us today. I don't know what's going on. You know, Saturday's a different day. But you know what? It don't matter because the Bears are taking the goddamn field. It don't matter. Packers today. It don't matter if it's just us two. We're going to be here to hold it down.
Oh, bro.
All right. As we do, starting off coming into this game, how we feel. I told you it was Steve. I knew it was Steve when the camera was off. How you guys feeling coming into this game just generally, and then we'll get into the offense and defense.
Hey, man, I'm a real guy.
What you drinking making that face, bro?
We lit. Fuck is you talking about? Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about, man. It's some nervous, joyous energy, bro. You dream of games like this. This game is just so important. Maybe the most important game since we played since 2018. I just hope all the guys on the team are ready for the moment and ready to perform in the type of environment that this is going to be. Let's go, man. This is what we've been waiting for since we made this channel. I just appreciate everybody that comes support us and the guys that's on the channel participating in what we do here. So let's go, man. Let's just enjoy this at the very least, bro. Enjoy it.
Yeah, for sure.
We definitely
Steve, how you feeling?
Hey, it's lit. It's time to make some motherfucking cheese in this bitch. It's time to make some nacho cheese in this motherfucker. I got my chips. All I need is the motherfucking cheese, and we finna make this bitch tonight. It's just that simple. We know what we know what the stage is here for. They've been saying it all week. We let their ass get away. We got a sour taste in our mouth. Now it's time to make that bitch sweeter. It's just that simple. We know what to do. We know the objective. We know who we playing against, and we know what their limitations is. Go whoop their ass. That's my mentality today. Go whoop their ass. It's time to show these niggas.
Go whip their ass. I thought you was on some SP shit. I thought you said go up their ass. I was about to say SP. What the fuck is happening, bro?
SP, trust me, SP ain't influencing this channel that damn much.
No.
But yeah, like I'm not expecting like domination per se, but I'm definitely expect a statement. It's time to let these motherfuckers up north. We not what y'all think y'all is. That's what they keep saying. It's still the Bears. It's still the Bears. Or it's still the same old Bears. It's time to end that shit tonight.
Let's go.
That's a fact. Well, let's break it down. Offense. How you guys feeling about the offense? What are some of the key things you want to see from the offense today?
The offense I'm really confident in this offense. Just as high as on the offense as Caleb Williams on his own ability. I think the Bears are going to draw from that second half of the last game against the Green Bay Packers, in which they moved the ball up and down the field on the Green Bay Packers. Minus the interception by Caleb Williams. I know he wish he can add that one back. The Green Bay Packers going to be without Micah Parsons. We just must say that. That is going to account for a lot. We're going to see a very different type of game plan from the Green Bay Packers coming out against us. I do not think they can stop the Bears from scoring, especially if they bring what they bring from that second half. I think the Bears going to have a great day on offensively. It's really much not to be said. I think the motivation's there. I think the game plan is there. It's just time to go out there and execute.
Even with Rome and Luther out in this game. Now, it did get announced just a couple minutes before we went live. DeAndre Swift is active, so we will have both running backs out there. But you're not worried about the offense with missing those two people. Okay,
not at all. We do get Jade Walker in. He was a preseason sensation. He could sneak up on you guys. You know, you still got Cole Kmet and Colston Loveland. DJ Moore is there as well, and Zacchaeus. And Duvernay made a big play last week against the Browns as well. He also made a play against the Green Bay Packers. So let's see what happens. I still think the Bears will score pretty easy.
All right, Steve-O?
I'm not too worried about it. Of course, you still want to be at full health with your wide receiving core, especially with the strides that everybody been making, especially with the absence of Rome. So you will want them back, but at the end of the day, I expect us to go out here and play Bears football because that's why I feel like we should be playing. Go out there, run the ball, control the clock, beat their ass physically. And then if it gets to the point in the game where you want to start doing your cute fit and shit, throwing all over the field, then you go do it. But you come out here, you establish that run first because that's what we didn't do in the first game. It took us to the second quarter to realize, we can run the ball. And that's been a concerning thing that's been happening pretty much every single game up to this point. Hopefully, it's in your face now. It was like out of any game this season, it was glaringly evident that, bro, you run the ball, especially on first downs and within doubt. Like, that's my thing. I've always felt like within doubt, run the ball. That's the type of team we have. And if you go out here, control the clock, we could put 30 points on their ass and not even throw a throwing touchdown.
I agree.
We'll see. I will say this. I do expect. I know he's always involved in the passing game. Do not be surprised when you see Colston Loveland lined up as a wide receiver on some plays.
He's done it already.
Yeah. I mean, we've already seen it even when everybody was healthy. You're gonna if Oz and Jahade Walker can't bring it, I definitely see Ben Johnson going to lining him up there, and you'll probably see Durham Smythe in there as the other tight end to provide that pass blocking. But I wouldn't be surprised to see Colston Loveland lined up as a wide receiver on quite a bit of tonight if we don't have that success. Coming into this game, I'm looking at the run game. I hope that Ben Johnson establishes the run first. That was the thing that we did not do early in that Packers game. Yeah, we didn't have big success moving the ball, and I think that goes hand in hand with the run game. Now that you got Swift and Kamananga healthy today, your offensive line's healthy, go out there and set that tone early because what that does is that wears the defense down early. And with how physically we've been running the football, even Swift's been known more as an elusive back to me. He don't really break tackles, but he doesn't really just fight through contact like that. It's like Kamananga wore off on him in the last game. We saw that against the Browns. Like, he took some contact and kept going on a couple of plays. If we can establish that type of run game against the Packers early, especially without Michael Parsons, that's where you start having success. That's when you're going to start being able to go over the top. You're going to be able to get more creative in using your tight ends and stuff like that. So I think we got to establish that run early because they're going to try to do that. Josh Jacobs is active today, so they're going to be trying to establish the run early. We got to do that ourselves on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, we pretty much been running on everybody since, week 2. So I really got faith in give props out to Eric Bieniemy once again, especially the job that he's done with DeAndre Swift, bro. DeAndre Swift
changed that nigga whole play style.
His whole play style. This man is running between the tackles. He breaking tackles and shit. He ain't trying to bounce everything to the outside. Every Bieniemy can coach, y'all. He can coach. Oh, for real.
Yeah. We'll see. We shall see what's going to happen, man. They got to come in here. They got to focus, and we'll see what they do. Let's switch defense. How you guys feeling about the defense coming into this game?
Oh, the defense. Tremaine Edmonds is back. You can look at that. Tremaine Edmonds was having a fantastic season, I like to say. But much can be said about some of the tackling out there for Tremaine Edmonds. And I think these guys that was taking the place of Tremaine Edmonds did a good job of tackling. And DeMarco Jackson and the other guy, he got hurt before DeMarco Jackson.
Man, I'm Bob Amiga.
Yeah. So, with that being said, I think Tremaine Edmonds will get it.
Hold on real quick. Roddy, watch yourself. We're not finna be talking to Evie any type of way. We're not finna be saying the B complaining. That. Watch yourself, because you'll be out of here real fucking quick. You can have your opinion, but we're not finna be talking left to Evie. That's not what we finna do in here.
Real quick.
Yeah. So,
bro,
get that together. All right, go ahead. Keep
please.
going, bro.
Be easy. That's Evie. Yeah, so this defense, I love that was the best game that Dennis Allen called last week against the Browns. This is going to be a different monster, of course, the Green Bay Packers. Uh, let's see what he could do. It's really Dennis Allen versus Jordan Love, because I think that's the best weapon that the Green Bay Packers have. I think he got to take them to the promised land for the entire season. Josh Jacobs, okay, he's a little banged up, though. He's a little banged up. So I think if they're going to live or die with Jordan Love, and it's going to be up to Dennis Allen. You know why we got beat a lot on those streaks across the field, those slants across the field, those ends across the field? They scored a lot of the touchdowns against us like that. I want to see how Dennis Allen counterattacks that. Is that jamming, Steve-O, when you mostly want to stop people from just running across the field?
Hold on, wait a second. Hold on. We missed the completing of the plot here. Where's your facial hair at, Dub?
Nigga,
I feel uncomfortable.
You late.
I'm uncomfortable. You look young as fuck, bro. First of all, you look young as a motherfucker. So that's the first thing. Secondly, what happened? Did you lose a bet? What happened?
I ain't lose a bet, man. I just cut it off. I have to start over, man. It'll be back up, man.
Nigga
That's crazy,
Nigga been
bro.
Tay Diggs for 2 weeks. I don't know what
Bro, this nigga C-Dub been losing weight. This motherfucker done cut the beard off. Like, what's going on, bro? Like, shout out to my brother C-Dub.
Midlife crisis. I'm just playing. Hey, come on.
Oh, lock the door.
Oh, man.
Nigga acting different.
Yeah, but this is gonna be the most stressful part of the Chicago Bears today, is the defense and how many times we can steal a possession. I do think they can turn them over, but I think we need to steal a couple possessions for the Green Bay Packers.
Agreed. How you feeling, Steve-O?
I feel like we just gotta be more timely this game, because I feel like we play a good game, a fairly good game last game. We just big plays, and it was like the timely stop on third down that could have turned it to a fourth down off when Jacobs got that big run for the first down, and we had 4 people over there, and Jalen Johnson just looked at him and said, "Yeah, I ain't tackling that motherfucker." Can't happen today. Like this, quite frankly, it's sad to say, and it's kind of hard to hear, but nigga, this got to be the type of game you willing to fuck your growing up over again. It's just that type of game. Like, you can't go out here playing half-assed, like, because they not gonna be playing half-assed. They gonna be playing desperate, because they are desperate. They know how important this game just as much as we do. So we come out here, and the main thing I have my concern with, that I had my concern that with last game, and it came to form. Damn, slap the shit out of shit. Was you have to hit this motherfucker. Fuck pressures, because we had some decent pressures. No, you got to get your hands on the weasel fucking bitch. Because if you let him just throw off his back foot all day, he just gonna be throwing that bitch, and the ball gonna sail over the goddamn field like LeBron jump shot. It's gonna show like LeBron jump shot in 2006. You got to hit his ass. If you don't hit him, he's going to be comfortable. And Christian Watson playing or not, somebody going to get open long enough. It's hard. I don't know yet. If he's out, that's a plus. Yeah. But that's my thing. You limit big plays and you hit the quarterback, get him to the ground. That's how you change the whole dynamic of this game, because they're not going to be willing to be throwing it as much as they did on third down if you get to that quarterback.
That's a fact. I think making Jordan Love uncomfortable. I don't expect, and I said this before, I don't expect us to have the same type of pressure that we put on Shedeur Sanders with 15 QB hits, 5 sacks. But I want to see those pressures up. I want to see the QB hits where you can get them. You need to rough them up. We've seen this about Jordan Love. If you rough him up early, it throws him off his game. And then if his favorite target and Watson's out too, that's how you can double dip on that. So you need to get that together, and hopefully the Bears are able to do that. I am fairly confident in Tremaine Edmonds and how Tremaine Edmonds was playing like an all-pro before he went down, bro. Yep. Getting him back in coverage and how he's been playing for us this season. If he is even a fraction of that in this game, it's going to be big. So I think we need to get Tremaine Edmonds. Hopefully he's there and in as close to rhythm as we can see. And this defense just needs to perform, man. Get the takeaways where you can. This is a Packers offense that doesn't turn the ball over a lot. So I think even if you get one takeaway against them, it counts as like 2 or 3 against a normal team, because they just don't turn it over a lot. But get that pressure on Jordan Love. And do not, I repeat, do not allow the number of big plays you allowed in last game. They carved us up on the ground. You're talking about multiple, well, it was a 20-yard run, multiple 15-plus yard runs. Like, you can't allow that in this game. You let the Packers offense start getting out to that rhythm, and it's really hard for them to stop them and slow them down after that point. So you got to come out here early and make them feel it, much like you did last game. I mean, I guess I got to give them credit. We kept them from scoring on their first 3 drives. We just couldn't capitalize on it on the offensive side of the ball. We need that better energy on both sides today. So we'll see.
Like you said, rhythm. Like it seems that Jordan Love always never under stress when he plays against us. Like, I think it's important that we go and at least hit him, even if we can't get to him to get the sack. Need to hit him without the penalty, but we got to make sure that he's fearful of those hits coming towards him, bro, at the very least, because he's too comfortable on the football field for me. Way too comfortable.
Mm-hmm. It's a fact. It's a fact. So I guess we got to get into it, man. Score predictions for today. I already know my boy C-Dub about to have the homer of all homer predictions, but I can't even blame him. It's
That's my
FGB
name.
week.
That's
Go ahead,
my name.
C-Dub.
That's my name. All right. Caleb Williams. I think this is the game right here. I think Caleb Williams have his best game as a pro. A lot of people think that he had his best game as a pro last week. It was a good game for me. I don't think that. Yeah, it was a good game.
It was
I
definitely
think
a good game. Yeah.
I think this is his best game of a pro coming up against here. I think his confidence meter is filled. I think the whole team is motivated. Every week they got to prove that they are a good team. Some people still think they're not a good team and still think there's a possibility for them not to make the playoffs. What a better opportunity to go and beat the Green Bay Packers 31-10.
Jesus Christ. 31-10?
Yes.
Bro, if they beat the Packers 31-10, bro, you never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna be unconsoled.
I'm gonna be drunk.
I'm going out drinking afterwards.
I'm gonna be drunk. I'm
Yeah,
telling you that right now.
No cap. No cap.
I got a little bit more sense. I think it's gonna be a closer game. I just think it's a desperation game on both sides. So we gonna see some frustrating shit on both sides. So I got Bears winning 23-20.
Okay.
I think this is going to be a knockout, drag-out game, bro. I'm talking about I think both teams are going to be into the 30s in this game, personally. I just see that it being that type of game. I got the Bears winning. I'll go 35-33.
Ooh, high scoring.
Yeah. I think
Ooh, high scoring. Give me Caleb. What Caleb doing in that game, Drip?
Oh, if we score that much, I'll call the stat line for Caleb. 315 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. I think we're going to do a lot of work on the ground. No interceptions, and a completion percentage of 61%.
I fuck with that. Let's go, bro. Let's go.
So we gonna see what's gonna happen, man. I'm not I'm not at the point where I'm just like, yeah, we're gonna fuck them cheeseheads up, but I do think that this team learned a lot from that loss, and that's kind of what I wanted. When I predicted the Bears to lose that first game against the Packers, it was because every team needs that kind of wake-up call before they really go on a run. And the Bears have been playing with such momentum. I felt like they really did need that wake-up, that punch in the face. They got it, and everything, the communication from the coaches, the communication from Caleb, the veterans, everybody's kind of had the same message. It's been one band, one sound. They realized that they left a lot on the table in that first game against the Packers. They coming for blood today. I really feel like this team's coming for
blood.
Me too.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
What about your boy Cairo? How y'all think Cairo go to today?
Motherfucker, bro. Shit.
This one,
You better hope they do good, Steve, because you got 23-20. So he need to get you a field goal.
I
trust him
for the most part, especially this year. He's just been fucking up at the early stages. He ain't fucked up a big kick yet.
Okay.
Now watch he go.
Your boy Cairo runs.
So
See,
I just wanted to look this up real quick. And he's played 10 games. The last 10 games against the Packers. Cairo Santos is 19 of 21 and 13 of 4 on extra points.
Okay.
That's what I said. He usually does that shit at the
Matter of fact,
at moments you least expect.
he hasn't missed a field goal against the Packers
Probably 2 years.
since 2022.
Damn, Cairo.
3 years.
You better keep that shit up, boy.
No, I'm taking that back. 2024, he did miss one. November
I think,
2024. So
It was like
How much y'all think the impact of how much y'all think of Ja'Day Walker will impact the game with that preseason explosion he had?
he seemed
Y'all
like he
see
had
any
he,
chance?
he seemed like he had good chemistry with Caleb in preseason. So and you know he's a guy that was on the back end of the roster. So I think that shows like just stylistically they kind of match. And that's what it's going to have to be on. You don't have the number of reps with Caleb. So if he has some really good chemistry, because Oz is good, but I don't know if it's just this system or this team. He has not been consistent over the last 3-4 weeks. Yeah, so I would love to see. I know Oz has the capability, so I'd love to see him have a big game. But Ja'Day Walker, I'm not too. He's not going to replace Rome, but I think he can have an effective game today, and that's really all you need.
I think the biggest thing with him is going all the way back to college. He's never been a number one guy. So he could just step in and know how to fill in his role, and that's the thing. He go out there and he's the guy we can really use in the Luther Burton role for the big explosive plays because he made some crazy catches in the preseason. He's made some crazy catches in his college career. So, I think he's the perfect person to fit in the place of a Luther Burton.
Yeah, and all I said that was because DJ Moore is obviously the number one receiver right now. And I think after that last game, he's starting to feel good about where he is and where his game is. And receiver like that with the experience he got, I think he can be a better impact player than Rome can be just on the fact of his experience for Caleb. So this is going to be interesting. That's why I think that this is going to be Caleb's biggest game, because DJ Moore is going to have his biggest game, and we'll just see what happens tonight. This is going to be so exciting, bro.
It's definitely going to be exciting. Definitely going to be a fun game to watch, and we'll see what that means for this team and what they end up doing. But any last thoughts, fellas?
Win the game.
C-Dub definitely looked like one of those R&B singers they used to sing in front of the rain and reach to the air. Like, that's what C-Dub looked like right now. Like, yeah, for sure.
Tell me if you are that one.
All right, y'all. We want to thank you guys for tuning in, man. Love you guys. Chi-Town up, Bear Down. We'll see y'all in a minute for the live stream. Peace, y'all.
Oh, let's go.